Good morning, mail season, and welcome to the kickoff podcast of the 2020 fantasy football season. I'm Rob Schematero, filling in for this year's podcast host, Alex Bennett. And it'd be remiss if we didn't start today's podcast by congratulating Alex and Kimmy on the birth of their beautiful baby girl this morning. So, congratulations to Alex. It's surely to be the happiest day that he's going to experience this fantasy football season. Today's going to be a quick podcast, boys. Just wanted to say welcome to the season and take a look at some of the week one matchups we have between pivotal owners, look at some of the storylines in tonight's Chiefs and Texans showdown, and give us a little quick kickoff video to get us started for the season. It's a weird one. Didn't know if we'd be here, didn't know if the fantasy season was going to happen, so I am excited and I am happy that we are here today. I'm going to give my picks for each of the matchups, and then we'll just hop right into some of the main storylines. Going to try to keep this less than a few minutes just to get us kicked off, have a little something fun in a week where Alex couldn't make it. So if we look at week one, I'm playing against Vinny. Easy pick for me over Vinny there. Vinny's team is trash. There's really no skill players that I'm afraid of outside of Barkley. Deshaun Watson is going to shit the bed tonight and embarrass him on national television. So easy pick for me over Vinny. Doug versus Joe in this week's matchup. Joe's always projected so many points. He's like over 120. Doug already made the joke about 60% win probability and overcoming it. And I think he does overcome it. I got Doug in this matchup to win week one over Joe. And I don't think it's going to be as close as everybody thinks. I think it's going to be a pretty substantial win for Vinny, or for Doug. John versus Joey Sy in a matchup of teams that both have powerful players at the running back position. I like Joe to come over the top in this one and take the victory in week one. Alex versus Josh in a matchup of the teams that struggled towards the end of last year. Josh just missing out on the playoffs, if I remember correctly, with Jeff edging him in, and then Jeff coming over the top, obviously, for that victory. So I like Tino in that matchup, and then Lee versus Jeff. Easy pick here. Jeff's team is my pick to finish last in the league. I think he snakes other teams' best players and then just gets lucky and still wins somehow. So I got Jeff going 0-13 this year in the regular season. So easy victory for Lee. So Rob, Doug, Joey Sy, Josh, and Lee are going to be the winners this week. And I'm going to win the season. So that's my prediction. I think it's my time. I think I got the best team by far. I got some weaknesses I need to address throughout the year, but now that I can bid on players for $0, that's really the only thing that's been holding me back and stopping me from winning over the last 12 years. So really thankful that the team used their logic and voted to change that, and now I can regain my spot atop the league that I've been destined to and deserve to have for the last 12 years. So in all seriousness, that was all just fun and bullshit, but it's going to be a great game tonight. Really looking forward to some of the key storylines. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, is he going to live up to the hype? I got a share of him in the last league draft I did the other day. Really looking forward to seeing him if he can kind of repeat that Kareem Hunt magic when he came out for the Chiefs on that Thursday night game to kick off a season a few years ago. David Johnson making his debut for the Texans. You have to figure there's been a lot of buzz. Would Bill O'Brien not feed David Johnson the rock all year after trading DeAndre Hopkins for him? It feels like a move that he has to make after making that trade. So be interested to see how they utilize him. Brandon Cook showing up on the injury report. So, we have DeAndre Hopkins-less Houston Texans for the first time in a long time. And I think everybody expected Cooks to be a big part of that. So with Cooks out, will Fuller finally eat? Can he stay healthy? These are all really exciting storylines for week one that I'm looking forward to seeing. So guys, enjoy the 2020 fantasy football season. Enjoy the kickoff game tonight. I'm sure you'll be back with your normal podcast host, Alex, by next week. But in the meantime, I've been really enjoying the chance to fill in, and let's enjoy some football. So talk to you soon.